welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and today we're doing something pretty fun. I'm going to take you through my room transformation. Now, as you're seeing this, my room might look pretty done, but I did basically start filming parts of this over the summer. It is now about to be October, and you're going to see this mid-October, but there's a few projects that I still want to get done, and I would like to get them done this week and next week, hopefully this week. So yeah. I'm going to start off here in the present. I don't know if I ever actually filmed an intro for this video, so hey, welcome or welcome back. I'm going to start off just by putting in any footage I have from over the summer, just to kind of get you caught up to where we are. And then if I need to film a new, what my room looks like now, I will, because I don't know if I've updated it since the last time I filmed for this, because I kind of like gave up filming. So yeah, we'll do it updated, and then we'll finish projects this week. So what I want to finish this week is my granny square blanket. I have almost half of the squares done, and I need to make 90. I want to update my temperature blanket because September is about to end, which means I can finish the September square and add in the third row. So that will eventually be part of my room, so I want to add that to my to-do list. And then I want to make some more tapestries because I have a blank spot on the wall that needs to be taken care of. And I want to say that's the bulk of it that's left to do. These tapestries, for whatever reason, I've been putting aside. I might have one over there. So there might be like 2 to 3 tapestries. Maybe more if I do. Because I wanted to do a big one, but I might just do like a couple small ones. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, I also want to throw in like a pillow of some kind. I don't know if I'll get around to that because I realize I don't have stuffing. But we'll see. But yeah, that is kind of the rundown for what we're doing. Hopefully I finish it all because I want to move on to like for real fall makes, but I feel like this video and this project has been sitting with me for so long and it still doesn't feel quite done. So I want to do that before I get head first into like true fall things, especially because we still have some warm days. So it's almost October, but it doesn't feel quite fall yet. Not true fall, I should say. So this week we are going to tackle my room. There's way too many blank walls. There's projects I want to get done for my room. I think there's a lot that I can crochet. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one, hopefully. This room will just look more like how I like my bedroom to look. Right now it's just not the final product. My room is clean now, and the first thing that we need to take care of is this blank space in the wall. And I bought this cordboard that's gonna go here, and I'm gonna hang swatches and little, I don't know what else really, but crocheting stuff. I'm debating whether I want to center it or like put it to one side and put like a tapestry or something here, because I feel like if I center it, then I don't have to put something there. So I'm going to decide, but I kind of need to read the instructions because I thought they were just going to be, oh wait, maybe they're really simple. I think it just comes with little hooks. Sorry, I'm really close. So I'm going to put this up, and then I have 2 little posters that I acquired that I want to put up in my room. So I have these 2 posters, and I know for sure one's going to go here and one is going to go over there. And then above my mirror and stuff, I'm going to put my This Land Is Your Land tapestry that I just finished. And then I just made this the other day for fun because I wanted something to crochet. And then I realized why people put dowels when they hang stuff, because if I try to put this on the wall, it doesn't work. But I don't have dowels, and I probably won't until I order groceries next week. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it is really pretty. And I want to say it was a free pattern that I found. And yeah, I'd love to make more of these, but I don't want to just like make them randomly. So I kind of have to figure out if I want to do like a couple different colors, make some kind of like garland with them, or literally just put this one for now. I might just put it on the board because I have nowhere else to put it. Or I can put it on my wall somewhere and just do 2 little pins here and forget about the string. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm getting a start on the wall things because I want to do stuff, but it's kind of hot and I don't feel like crocheting right now. But there are projects to get done. Okay, so of course the first thing is taking longer than I meant to, but I got real focused on it, but I'm gonna have to take a break because it's 5:20 and I'm starving, my head's starting to hurt. But this is what it looks like so far. This is an old, it used to be a tank top and then I took it apart and I kind of just had like a panel left. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll make it into something later. And today is later. I've taken apart a bunch of it, like on the sides, you can see here. I painstakingly like cut the crochet and then undid the stitches and then tied them off. And now I have to do it on this side. This part I accidentally cut too short, and so now I'm debating. I'm trying to think if I have literally any piece of scrap fabric. I don't think I do. I'm looking to see if I have any piece of scrap fabric and glue so that I can just glue this all. It's gonna go on the wall, but like I still want it to be like somewhat like, I don't know, stable. I don't know how to explain it. But I want to just glue fabric and like hide all of this and then put it on the wall, but we'll see. Okay, it's Sunday. I'm home from work now, and I'm very tired. But I want to keep doing room stuff. And I also want to show you what I did yesterday. So, over here, as you can see, I have my board up, and I have the little swatches that I've made so far. This probably won't stay here if I have more, but for now I think it's a good space filler because it's looking kind of empty. I got my little Emma sign on the wall. I love that. And then I got this poster. And then I got the other poster over here, and I have my point shoes here because they were in right there, but I noticed that the thumbtack that I used to hold them up was falling, so I didn't want to have that weight. So I'm gonna put them like right here. I just have to get around to it. I made this, and it was gonna go on my wall, but my mom texted me and said that she wanted it. So I'm sending it to her. So I need something for this wall, which I am going to make. I just don't know if it's going to fit in this video. But for now, I'm working on something small. I'm making a little orange tapestry, which low-key, this orange is too dark, but I didn't like my other orange. So I'm working on this, and I don't know where it's going to go. And there's also other, like, I want to make a garland and maybe some other stuff. Oh, today I can also do the pillow, so there's plenty to do. So I'm gonna just get started. this literally last night. They kind of look like tomatoes. They're supposed to be oranges. I don't want to talk about it, but it's going on my wall. It's gonna go on that wall. I'm kind of thinking of like how do I explain? Like a gallery wall, but for tapestries. That's probably what's gonna go over there. But I have 2 other things that I want to finish tonight before the craziness of the week starts. I want to sew this up so that it's actually a pillow for my bed, because I have the pillow inserts now. And then my lighting is so horrible, but look at her. It looks so good. This is my sad little corner of like crochet stuff that's just so hot I don't touch any of it, but it looks great. What little thing's missing? Its S. There you go. So cute. I wasn't actually going to update tonight. I thought I was just going to update tomorrow morning, but I kind of feel like I'm going to forget what I was going to say if I don't. So here we are. It's like past 11 o'clock. Definitely should have gone to bed by now, but I made 2 small tapestries and I'm really happy with them, and they were so easy that I just, yeah, they were perfect, I think. So I'm really excited for the next big one, but I might, for real this time, work on my blanket and my pillow before the big tapestry. We'll see. But I'm going to show you the 2 that I made, because I did insert clips, but they're all done now. So, I made this little frog, and I know his little hands are messed up. So, like, the graph was pretty simple. So, there's, like, a stitch on this side, and a stitch on this side, and 2 going up in the middle. But just because I was working back and forth, like, you can see here, like, the stitches look different. They're not perfect because I'm working back and forth. So, like, it's whatever. And then obviously the orange one that I did the other day, and then I just finished this one, but I'm gonna actually let it dry overnight, like really block out, because my tension was just kind of funky. So I really love this. I think it's so cool. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of pins in it, and with all of my other ones so far, like literally everything else that I've made, the Emma, those, and both of those, I've just steamed them and they've been fine. But this one, again, I don't know why my tension was just like really not good. So I have this one pretty stretched out and pinned up, and I'm going to just let it dry. Oh, sorry. Dry completely overnight, and we'll see what it looks like in the morning, because it is going to go in this spot right here. And there's one that I want to make for like right there above the door, but I don't know if that's going to happen in this video, but I think that would be cool. So maybe. But yeah, it's been a long day. Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day, but for fun reasons, because I don't have work tomorrow. So I'm kind of going to be doing a bunch. I don't know how much I'm going to vlog for this video, but you will see if I make something from it for sure. Pictures I want to put up, and that really needs to get done today, because I don't have work today and I work the rest of the week. So that's what we're doing. So the biggest thing that we're tackling today is this wall behind me. I can't do the blank walls, and I bought ordered like 90 printed out photos from Walmart. Yes, this is David Cornsweet's Superman. I'm on a Superman thing right now. But there's also tons of other photos of just like stuff I like and like personal photos that I want on the wall. And I also got some posters from Shein. I'll show you the stuff I got. So this is actually from the thrift store. So that's not a Shein purchase. These two prints are from a local New York artist. We'll link her website because I'm obsessed. They also look like my dog that has passed away. Let me see if I can find a picture. Guys, please tell me we see the resemblance. Yeah, that's my dog. Anyways, so I ordered those from her. And then I got this handkerchief when I saw Bob Dylan the other week. Crazy sentence. But that needs to get up on the wall. Obsessed. This shelf I did get from Shein. That's going to go right there. So we got stuff to move around. Beach bum. I thought this was so cool. I have my dad's old California license plate hanging up at home, and this fit the vibe of what I embody sometimes. This is from her, but I might put it up anyways. These are the posters I got. This is literally like the only rom-com I like. Don't know why, but I do. And then this one I might not put up just because it kind of printed weird. I didn't realize there was like this, like, I think it's supposed to look like it's on wood or something. Just kind of confusing. But then I do like this one. So this one's definitely going to go up. Those two posters are going to go here with the pictures. And then one of these will have to, because I'm going to put the shelf with the yarn on the yarn kind of wall. And then Beach Bum is going to go up there. That was kind of the big stuff. It's going to take me a while to figure out where all these posters are going. Oh, I also have new bed sheets. I have a good duvet cover that I'm really excited about. So it's going to take me a while to figure all that out. But the next step is the pictures and posters. Actually, I need to see if my Amazon, I had to order little sticky things. I don't know if they're in yet. They were supposed to be between 12:15 and 3:15. They were going to get delivered, and it's 12:43. It still just says, okay, it says now we're between 12:30 and 2:30. So we're getting closer. As soon as I get those in, I can start putting stuff on the wall. But I need to figure out where stuff's going anyway, so yeah. So, because my life is kind of a joke sometimes, I did get my Amazon little foam mounting stickers in. And do you know what was in the package? Just the cardboard backing. So, it's like, the package was closed, like fully sealed, which tells me that whatever Amazon employee packaged my order also really wanted stuff to hang on their walls, because they weren't in there. The bag was literally the back piece of cardboard. Not even like the plastic and the cardboard. They took the plastic and the actual mounting squares and just put the cardboard in the bag and shipped it to me. So that's that. So this wall is going to stay blank another night. I can technically put up like the posters, and I might, just to kind of get an idea, and then I can fill in with pictures tomorrow. But that did kind of put a damper on both my mood and this project. So what I'm thinking about doing is, it is literally 1:50, which is like not late by any means, but what I'm going to do is get what I have on the wall. So that would be, now, that would be this cowboy poster, the, 10 Things I Hate About You, and I did decide that this Bob Dylan handkerchief is going to go on this wall. So those three things can go up. I'm going to kind of like spread them out, I think. And then, what am I going to do? I'm going to make lunch, big, like lunch / halfway to dinner, whatever, lunch. I'm actually going to go to a coffee shop because it's really, really nice outside. And one near me has like nice outdoor seating. And that way I can crochet some more on my sweater, which is not part of this video, but mostly just to get some fresh air and cope by buying a coffee since I'm annoyed about this. But yeah, so I'm going to get those up. And then I think later tonight I'll come back and start putting my temperature blanket together. I wanted to move my yarn around, but I mean, that could also still happen tonight. Maybe I'll do that first. My yarn kind of needs to be reorganized, but also I'm going to get a lot of yarn in soon. So not like I've ordered it, but I'm going to order yarn. So I'm going to get yarn in. we'll see. We'll see where the rest of the day takes us, but for now, gonna get some stuff up and then cook lunch. Almost midnight, but I did a lot of things. I had dinner, I went to the gym. I don't remember what else. I was just crocheting until I went to the gym, so that's what I was doing. But I officially have half a temperature blanket. I sat down to crochet at 10. I said if I finish this in the next 2 hours, then I can start something else, but I'm actually so tired, I'm just gonna go to bed. But I did finish in 2 hours. A little under 2 hours, so I'm very excited about that. But I have half a temperature blanket now, which is like insane. January, February, March, and then we have April, May, oh god, it's getting a little crazy. In June, wow, that was intense. But yeah, I think this is gonna be honestly the perfect size blanket. The blanket I made 2 years ago, while amazing, is huge. So this was a good adjustment, I guess. Yeah, not much to say because I talk about this literally every month in my podcast, I think, but I love this so far. I'm using the Join As You Go, or not Join As You Go, I don't remember what it's called, but this method of connecting granny squares, so good. I'll link it below. I have it memorized now. Took a while, but it's literally such a good skill if you work with granny squares a lot, as I do. Yeah, and so now this is kind of just gonna sit until December. I do have July done, but I can't add July in until I have August and September. So I guess in September I can add the third row, which I will probably do, but I have to wait until the end of September to do that. So just because of like the order that you add things in. But yeah, I'm really happy. Tomorrow, hopefully my stickies for my pictures come in actually. And then there's like a couple little things that I still want to do for my room. Not going to do the big tapestry this week until I added more pictures to the wall. But I also started a blanket and I am going to have to buy more yarn. We'll be doing that shortly because I started doing actual math and I realized I'm not going to have enough yarn for the size of blanket I want to make. But I have 4 squares so far. Nothing crazy. I'm using all of the Michaels loops and threads, kind of my new go-to acrylic now because I'd rather buy from Michaels than Hobby Lobby. So that's that really. For tonight, it's 9 o'clock, but I have 2 goals. I want to make something to put like a little pocket to put my mouse in and then put that on the wall because right now it just kind of sits on my desk and it's not the vibe over there. And then I want to make a little small tapestry that I mentioned in the last clip. It's like an exit sign and that shouldn't be too big, so that should be pretty easy. And hopefully I'm not up super late, but I want to do both of those things and get them out of the way tonight. Hey guys, long time no talk. I actually don't know if it's been a long time, but I feel like it's been a couple days. Maybe more, I don't really remember, but the semester has started, so it's been a crazy, very tiring weekend / first few days. But I did finally finish my little tapestry that I started, so I wanted to show you. It's kind of, okay, hold on. this is what it looks like. It's an exit sign, but I do still need to steam it. I'm gonna do that really quickly tonight. It's kind of late, but I'm kind of on a roll and I want to get this stuff done because I've got another busy day tomorrow. And I also have a pattern test that I have not started that I got accepted to like weeks ago. So I really need to do that. But I'm obsessed with this. It's gonna go up there, right there. So that's really exciting. But then also today I have some moving stuff around to do. My sister gave me this, let me show you. Also ignore that my room's kind of messy. But my sister gave me this plastic organizer that I put right next to my bed. And all of this, there's yarn in here. That's like my acrylic yarn. All of that is going to go in the organizer. After I film the podcast, that yarn is going to go in the organizer. And also this shelf of acrylic is going to go in the organizer. So that's great. And then also she bought some under the bed organizers and has an extra. So she's going to give me one, which means that I can empty out one of these, which used to have my yarn in my past apartment. And like that one over there is just like workout clothes and winter accessories, which will be perfect for under the bed. But then I want to use one of those. To put my temperature blanket in, as well as like all the yarn for it. So now that I've put it all together, it's folded up down here, but it's only going to get bigger. So I want that all together. And then I have like this basket of temperature blanket yarn. And then I also made a Lion Brand order and got some color like refills. So I have plenty. That's actually like too much for this. And then I can use this basket for like my current project. And I think what I want to do is put the small basket with whatever I'm working on top of that, because I always keep like my next couple projects in this cart. I don't know if you can see that. I always keep them in this cart, but it's like I sit and crochet over there, so it's like kind of annoying to have this over here, but this is where it fits. So if I have this basket with my current whip over there, are we all seeing how this is going to work out? Hopefully. So I'm going to do all that. It's really not that much, but I'm going to get it done tonight because I've kind of been meaning to do it for a few days now. And then also steam the little tapestry. And then that's probably all I'll do tonight. On some crocheting. I thought I had homework that I need to do today, but I simply do not. And one thing about me is I will procrastinate, but also not even like I will procrastinate some things too much, but I also like if I don't need to do it today and like I can still do it with enough time tomorrow, I'm just going to tomorrow. Like I had 3 classes today and work. I don't want to do homework that I can just do tomorrow after one class. So I'm going to crochet for a bit. I'm working on blue granny squares for my blanket. So I'm back in my room because I finished all of the blue squares, which means I have 4 out of the 6 squares all done, which is very exciting considering it's only Tuesday. I think these took maybe like a week to make all of them. I don't remember quite when I started these, but I feel like I don't have that much work to do this week still because my student teaching schedule is all messed up, and by messed up I mean I haven't been able to start yet. So I have a lot more free time than I otherwise should have. So I now have just 30 more squares to make. This is I made 15 of each color, and so now I just need light brown and dark brown. But what I'm going to do tonight after the gym, because I'm going to do that momentarily, but I'm going to weave in all the ends because I have the ends woven in for all of the dark pink, all of the dark pink, and about half of the blue and half of the green. And then all of the light pink still need ends woven in. But I am slightly concerned because this last blue square, I needed to go into a third ball of yarn. And I don't have 3 balls of yarn for any color except for the blue. I used all of except this. So this is what I had left over from the second ball after these 3 colors. And this blue, for whatever reason, I got to right here and I ran out of yarn, and the row did not end till way back down here. So I had 3 balls of this yarn because I was originally going to make a pretty big tapestry with this blue, so I had already had 3 balls. But I'm like, I only have 2 for the brown and the light green, so this can't happen again. So we'll see. But yeah, I've got lots of work. I want to really weave in all of the ends tonight. It might not happen, but I do really want to. So yeah, I'll come back when that's all done, or if I do something else. But I might do the tapestry tomorrow. I don't remember what was on my schedule for this week, so I'll come back when there's more room stuff. So unfortunately, that's where I'm ending it. I'm cutting myself off. This is going to be part 1 of this video. You guys have seen now, I've been working on this 4 months. I'm closer now than ever. Thank God. Sorry about my loud window. But yeah, I've got to cut myself off. I really want to get this stuff. It's been like, this footage has been sitting on my phone for just like too long. I'm over it. So yeah. Final update is I have finished a couple more tapestries than what you guys saw, and I'll show that in the next part. I've got 1 more in progress. Might do 1 more. Basically still need to fill out that wall is what I'm trying to say. And the blanket is like halfway done, halfway connected, I should say. So I need to finish connecting that. Might have to order more yarn for it though, so that's really annoying. And then the temperature blanket, construction on a Monday morning. Gotta love it. But anyways, yeah, the blanket's like halfway connected. The temperature blanket never got connected, so I still have, what is it? It would be July, August, September to connect. And I, again, do want to do that, but I think I can do that this week, hopefully. I think that's the last of it. I'm not gonna make any promises. You'll see it in the next video if I get inspired to do anything else, but I'm not sure. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!